Democrats behaving badly in 2023. Rhode Island Senator Joshua Miller keyed a vehicle after seeing an anti-Biden sticker on the back. Take a look.
All right, listen, I have to detain you for right now. All right, I'm investigating a crime, okay?
Okay.
All right.
If it's a maniac who yelled at me in the car next to me?
They weren't in the car next to you. There was no one in the car.
Yeah.
There was no one in the car.
He was blocking my way, saying I scratched his car. I didn't scratch his car. I'm a state senator. I think he recognized me. I think he's one of the gun nuts. He called out my name. I never told him my name.
All right. So, he didn't say any of that, okay?
Yeah,
he definitely didn't recognize you. I know he didn't say that.
You mean the maniac who caught me red-handed keying his car? I was scared. I thought he was one of the gun nuts. Oh, by the way, I'm a senator. How typical. But this officer's not buying the story. Let's continue.
All right. He can hear it, like fresh. He can hear the scratching, and he approached you and asked you. You kind of just walked away.
And I said no, because he called out my name.
Yeah, he didn't say he called out your name, but...
He called out my name, and I was worried that he was one of the gun nuts who stalks me at the State House, so I kept walking.
If you repeat the story enough times, well, they'll probably start to believe you. But not these fine officers. They know he's not being truthful. By the way, I forgot to mention there were several witnesses on the scene at the beginning who caught Miller in the act as well. So these officers stall until the victim arrives back on the scene to identify Miller.
All right, the gentleman that you just drove by, was that him?
Definitely him. 100%.
100%.
I know it's definitely him. I know he wasn't wearing like a blue shirt or like a dark shirt. It had to have been tannin, but he must. I think he may have taken off the razor because I definitely had one on. But that's definitely him. That's his face, 100%.
All right, and you're sure that you don't recognize him from anywhere?
I've never seen him in my life. I didn't even know this guy existed until today, to be completely honest.
Do you follow politics at all in the state or anything like that? You're not into
I don't even know any of the senators, to be honest. I only know the mayor.
For what it's worth, start paying attention to your local elections, folks. The president can't be blamed for everything. At this point, the cops tell Miller they'll be in touch. After, of course, they review all the footage.
Let you know at this point, it's still an investigation. Like I said, we're waiting to review this footage. We should have access to that tomorrow. And once we do at that point, our detectives are going to probably conduct a further investigation into it.
Just so happens later that same evening, the cops had all the evidence they needed, so they gave Miller a little visit.
Hi.
Senator, how are you?
Good.
Good. You got a minute?
Yeah.
We came to talk to you about an incident tonight that occurred in Garden City.
Yeah.
So we have a complainant who wants to pursue charges against you.
Okay.
So we've got to do our due diligence. You know, they spoke with you earlier tonight.
Yeah.
We did go back to Garden City. We've got the video of you walking through Garden City, putting your coat over your shoulder, going to Whole Foods, buying your lettuce, putting it in the bag,
I
coming
was
back.
afraid to come back to the car because he said, "Hey, Miller."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got your video. So you tell us how you want to handle this. You keyed his car.
Yeah.
And we can either make a big deal out of this or a little deal. So,
Okay. Whatever you recommend.
Well, I want to know what you recommend. I mean, I don't want to be accused of covering up something for a senator.
Sure, neither do I.
So I think it's best that we all be up front with each other and do the right thing here. So he was upset, and I don't know. Do you know the guy? Why would you key his car?
I did. Listen. He was threatening me already.
There's a video.
Okay. He was threatening me already.
Why did you key? Do you know that? Did he threaten you?
He was already threatening me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then which guy was that? Because there was two guys.
Yeah. I don't know which guy.
All right.
Yeah.
So did he bang your car with the door or something before that, or like why would
No,
he key?
as soon as I came out of the car.
You just got mad and keyed his car.
Because he was already screaming at me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Out of what? I don't know. Anger.
Yeah.
I don't know what your issue was.
He was yelling at me.
Did he threaten you at all, or?
I thought he was threatening me based on just my history with guys like that.
Yeah. What do you mean, like guys like that? Was he the?
I thought he was one of the gun nuts that
You could see you're between the cars, and I mean, it's obvious that I don't know. I mean, we'll deal with it at the police station.
Threatened.
Story changed several times. Democrat. Now Miller's got to go inside and tell his wife that he's going to the station because he keyed some random guy's car. And the reason? Anti-Biden bumper sticker. Come on.
Here we go. Oh, ma'am. Good evening. He'll be back shortly, okay? He's gonna get JP'd out. Do you have, Senator, do you have $50 handy? Yeah. All right.
Getting arrested for what?
I'll let your
He says
Husband,
I keyed his car, so I'm going down to.
He what his
Straight
car?
He says I keyed his car, so I'm going
He
down.
keyed his car?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
That means your husband's immature and shouldn't be in the Senate. At 69 years old, he's keying people's cars, who he represents, by the way. All because he doesn't like their political views. Ultimately, Miller paid a $2,850 fine, pled no contest, and now he's got to stay out of trouble for a year. Let me know what you think about Miller's behavior in the comments.